So the FBI busted an alleged terror plot on the White House UFC event, including explosive drones to cause panic and then herd people into a kill zone. That's when a sniper's nest would open fire, and then a second wave of attackers would storm the White House. At least 5 suspects are currently in custody. The plan all documented in a signal chat, according to court documents. One suspect said that the drones and explosives would cost just $1,300. Another said the drones could be rigged quickly, and a third called for as many as deadly drones as possible. The bust comes as law enforcement faces growing security concerns over the availability of drones. Here with more is former FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino, who worked to increase funding and personnel for drone mitigation. Dan, it's good to see you, brother. This is what you've been warning about for the last year now, but because of great law enforcement work and a parent that saw something and didn't sit on her tail, you guys were able to disrupt this.
Yeah, this has really been a problem that's been tip of the spear in my mind for a long time, the drone problem, that is. I wrote about it in a book 10 years ago. Someone, one of my listeners on my show sent me a SoundCloud file of one of my first podcasts where I brought up how pressing a problem this was. And it came up to me early when I was a young Secret Service agent at the White House, where I'm just going to tell you, at least back then, I want to be clear, Lawrence, there was really no good plan for drones at all. It was kind of like, we'll get to it when we'll get to it plan. Well, that's not good enough. And, you know, the audience needs to keep in mind, the reason the drone problem is so difficult to solve is, think about it, if you were to put an explosive on a drone, which is what the subjects in this case, the suspects were thinking about doing, and I'm sure others are as well. If you were to put that same explosive in a car's 4 wheels. How it gets there, it doesn't really matter. Like, there's old school ways to stop that. You have obstacles, vehicle obstacles, you know, you have planters, you have all this kind of stuff we've developed since 4 wheels have been rolling down the road in the assembly line with Henry Ford. None of that stuff works with a drone. You can't put an obstacle that goes up into low space that's going to stop a flying object from flying into Times Square or New York City or elsewhere. So you have to think of new and creative ways. The problem with the drones that I found out early when I was with the FBI is, whatever technology you develop, and for the sake of OPSEC, I'm obviously not going to say what that is, the bad guys will develop a countermeasure in a life cycle, Lawrence, of maybe a week to a month. And with the Ukraine war theater going on now, both good guys and bad guys in this fight are learning how to kind of leapfrog each other. Oh, you've got a way to stop my drone? Here's the way to stop what you're stopping my drone with. Well, here's a way to stop what you're stopping my drone with again. And the bad guys pick up on this too. It's a huge problem, and I want to make sure I give a big hat tip to President Trump on this. I say that because he put out an actual executive order early on, worked with us at the FBI and Sebastian Gorka over in the counterterror group in the White House. And he said, listen, this is a huge, enormous problem. I want all hands on deck. And that's how we got the drone school and all this increased funding for drone mitigation.
Well, he's also been fighting for that landing port for the drones on the top of that ballroom. I want to shift real quickly to the mindset of these criminals, though, because obviously the crowded people and then forcing them into a funnel so they get sniped off. The first phase of this, those are soft targets, all right? But the second phase of them storming the White House, I know they've watched a lot of movies, and I'm not asking you to get involved with what the heavy equipment they have at the White House, but that is delusional. To think that you can storm the White House and there's not going to be a heavy force that they're going to meet.
Yeah, and I know the Secret Service Director, Sean Curran's been working heavily on this problem. Here's the problem I want to sum up for you. Just summed up the drone problem. The problem with these suspects we're looking at doing is, let's call it the outer perimeter problem for the sake of the show today. The outer perimeter problem is this. Think about going to a football game. At what point does somebody stop you and say you can go no further without an access tool, a ticket, a badge, whatever it is? Right. It's typically at the stadium gate, correct? Oh, here's my ticket. Well, the problem is there's no access control outside that point. Anyone with a gun, a firearm can just walk outside and target the people queued up on the line. So how do you mitigate that and expand the outer perimeter beyond the access control point? Now, the way they do that, again, I'm not going to get into all of it. It's a lot of it's just pretty basic surveillance and training and advanced counter surveillance, but they have other ways of doing it too. That's the problem that these suspects in this case took advantage of. And I know the Secret Service director has worked really hard on this, and the FBI as well, because we both have a footprint. And I was an agent in both of those entities. And the FBI does these SEER events, and the Secret Service does the National Security NSSC events. So we both have a role in the security footprint, and that is something we've been focused on pretty intensely. So if you're a terrorist and you think you're going to take advantage of it without someone noticing, or extra level security at FIFA and other things like that, you got another thing coming.
Dan Bongino did the work, and now he's back in the other fight again. It's good to see you, bro.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.